Hi saxophone students, we have a lot of you who need to work on the piece Excitation March, especially those of you who just moved up to advanced band. Right before we got out of school for the quarantine, we were about to start learning Excitation March. Now this piece is one of the easier ones that we have in advanced band, and you can definitely learn it without me. So what I would like to share with you today are a couple hints, and also I think we'll play probably the trickiest part of the song together, make sure everybody's got it. And then the rest of it you can play without me, or you can go over to my playlist. There is a video of me playing the whole Excitation March song all the way through. If you hit the playlists at the top of my channel there, you go to Advanced Band Saxophone and click on Excitation March. I'm not going to play the whole song in this video. I'm going to focus on a couple parts that you guys are going to need to practice the most. And just to get started on this song, we'll talk about a couple things you need to watch out for. First of all, at measure 9, you might see that there's a double line with two little dots, and we know that's a repeat sign. However, at 9, we actually call that a forward repeat sign. That means at 9, that's the point you jump back to when you've reached the real repeat sign. So if you move your eyes down to measure 25, there's a regular backwards repeat sign. And that means basically we start at the beginning of the song, and when you reach 25, you jump back to 9 and play 9 through 25 again. So let me say that again, maybe a different way. The piece of the paper between measure 9 and 25, you play that twice, just to put it simple. So that chunk between 9 and 25. If you'd like to, and you have a highlighter at home, in your photocopy of the music in your band book, you can just highlight those two repeat signs, and that means jump from 25 back to 9 when you get there. One other little thing I want to talk about this piece is when you look at the beginning of the song, you'll see that there's sort of a fraction at the beginning that we call a time signature. Now in beginning band and all the other things in advanced band so far, we've only played a time signature that has a 4 over a 4. But you might see at the beginning of this song there's a 2 over a 4. And I'm just going to tell you simply that for what we're trying to do, it means that we don't count up to 4 in the song, we count to 2. And if you remember, the times that we're counting together, we're counting on rests. So what I wanted to tell you about this is if you look at the section at 25, I just want to remind everybody that the whole rests, the black rectangle whole rests that are in the 25 and 33 and 41 sections, those aren't counted up to 4 anymore. Because I know in beginning band, whole rests were always counted to 4. But whole rest doesn't always mean rest for 4. It means rest for a whole measure. That's why it's called a whole rest. And in this song, measures are only 2 beats. So we talked about the repeat at 9 to 25, and that's actually the part that I want to practice with you today. So the first step is I want you to pause this video, and I want you to go through 9 all the way to 25, and I want you to say the notes to yourself. So for example, you would say at 9, ready, go. G, A, B, D, E, D, G, B. C, B, B, D, A, A, A. And then you would continue on to 17. If you have trouble saying that quickly or you can't say it quickly enough, go back and keep saying it to yourself until you can say it very quickly. If you can't say it in your mind, it means you're not reading fast enough and you're not ready to play it. After you're done saying the letters, you need to go back and say them again, but with your fingers. So for example, you can pause this video when you're ready, and you're going to go like this. G, A, B, D, E, D, G, B, C, B, B, D, A, and continue on to 17. Once you can do that quickly and really snappy with those fingers and saying it with the voice, then practice through playing it. Once you can play 9 to 25, you should be all set on this whole piece. So let's practice this a little bit together, and as always, the best practice tool you can use is play it slow. So if you want to say the letters back to yourself, or do the fingers and say it, pause the video now and go ahead and practice that for yourself. If you're ready to play this through with me, let's go through and do a couple practice runs on 9. So just like if I was sitting next to you in lessons, I'm going to go slow, I'm going to count off, and you can try to play with me. So turn up your computer speakers. Here's that 9. 1, 2, measure 9, go. Repeat. Now, if you can't quite keep up with me at this speed, it would be a great idea to pause this video now and practice it on your own, rewind, and try to play it with me again so you can keep up with me. Now that we've played it slow, it's a great idea to try to speed it up to how it would be if you played it with the rest of the band. So, if you watch my other video on this song goes a little bit quickly. Not super fast, but it will move a little bit quick. So if you're ready to play quicker, that's what I'm going to do right now. And you can try it out with me. Here's measure 9. 1, 2, 9, ready, play. Repeat. Now, if you can keep up with me going that speed, I would say you're all set. And your next goal is to try to play from the very first note of the song down to the very last note of the song and see if you are done with this. Now, the gold standard and something that would make me super happy is if you're able to make a video of yourself playing Excitation March all the way through, or just this tricky section at 9, that would be super great. You can submit it at our Roosevelt or Franklin Band Class Dojo page for everyone to watch. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.